Ron DeSantis suspended his presidential campaign on Sunday and released a video on X saying he couldn't ask campaign staffers to give up time without a clear path to victory. It's clear to me that the majority of Republican voters want to give Donald Trump another chance, DeSantis said. He added that he signed a pledge to support the eventual candidate. As he left the race, DeSantis took a parting shot at rival Nikki Haley. He said in video that Trump has my support because we cannot go back to the Republican old guard of past represented by Nikki Haley. Shortly after DeSantis announced he withdrawing from race, Haley told reporters he was a good governor, we wish him best of luck, and noted that race now down to one man one lady, adding may best woman win. Republican presidential candidate Florida Governor Ron DeSantis greets supporters at a caucus night event on January 15, 2024 in West Des Moines, Iowa. Moneymaker DeSantis, who finished a distant second in Iowa, losing former President Donald Trump by 30 points, failed to articulate his path nomination and what he could gain against Trump and withdrew from the race 2 days before new elections. He had spent large amount of time money trying win Iowa. He and his super PAC had bet that an aggressive approach to retail politics building a field operation would lead an upset or closer race. DeSantis, 45, touted himself on campaign trail as a more influential figure to implement some of Trump's policies on immigration or cutting government spending, and said Trump's legal cases could cost Republicans the White House in general election. DeSantis' record in Florida was a mainstay of candidacy, often pointing to response during the COVID-19 pandemic and legal record on taxes, handling of the state's budget taxes and 6-week abortion ban. He pointed to his 20-point re-election win in Florida as a data point for his electoral success as the Republican candidate. But since its flawed launch in X domains in May 2023, DeSantis' campaign has struggled to make a convincing argument for voters to choose him over Trump. He saw his voting gap with Trump widen in early states when the former president went on the offensive against him, claiming he was disloyal and disparaging him as DeSanctimonious. Trump's campaign and its allies spent millions on anti-DeSantis ads, trolling him about personality, his shoes and the internal dysfunctions of campaign. His campaign initially appeared to be overspending, straining its finances and cutting staff by the fall of last year. The campaign struggled to achieve high fundraising numbers throughout the campaign, especially when Haley receives support from GOP donors looking for a non-Trump candidate. Throughout his run, Never Back Down, a pro-DeSantis super PAC, had a major role not traditionally seen in presidential campaigns, running grassroots operations and knocking on doors in early states. The super PAC hosted DeSantis as a special guest at